Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our fourth week and the last week of assignments we have for you on these agendas that we sent out. I wanted to do a quick recap, especially because we can't get on Zoom and recap that way. There's been a lot of instances where people have been hacking Zoom. It hasn't happened to us, but because it's happening all over the world, most school districts are eliminating Zoom as an option. We are looking at other things, another platform to use. So bear with us. We really do want to have online classes and interact with you all. It was so great to see you all, and it was so great to get those questions and answer those questions right away. So we're working on it. We tried out a couple things this morning. Neither of them worked really all that well, but we will keep looking until we find something that works for everybody. So stay tuned on that. For the agenda for the rest of this week, if you are doing Google Classroom assignments and workbook work, continue to do that. I know that this has been a lot of work, and you are essentially teaching yourself an entire topic, which is a lot. So next week will be a little bit of a break. We're going to post a new assignment every day next week, but it's just going to be Kahoot review games and Quizlet review games. So don't worry about if you've fallen behind. Don't stress too much because you'll have next week to catch up and the rest of this week to finish your workbook work off. Next week, I just want to see that we want to see that you're posting every day. So just go on and do that Kahoot game and then you'll be done for the day, okay? We are going to start reaching out to people who are not connecting via Google Classroom regularly because moving forward, we're going to have to start interacting with you every day on Google Classroom or on an online platform because the governor just extended the time that schools are closed until at least April 28th now. So the next topic that we get into is going to be, even from the beginning, all online. So we're going to have to really start seeing some daily interaction from you guys, even if it's just for a second. So the Kahoot games is a way for you to just check in, and it's fun and easy, and then we'll know that you're all with us. Okay, so it's supposed to be Easter break next week, and so I get that it kind of stinks that we have to still do work. But because we're kind of on this break anyways, this is something that the state is ordering schools to do, is to stay open and to continue to provide instruction. But I didn't want to overload you with a whole lot of other work, so we're just going to do review. Um, so, so Google Classroom work and workbook work for the rest of this week. For those of you who are doing workbook work, for those of you who are doing your research project, that project outline is on Google Classroom now. I had 3 people check in with that so far. So if you haven't done so already, go on to that assignment, read through the topic choices, and then do the Google form just telling us what your topic choice is. That shouldn't take you very long, and you can get started on the research assignment right away after that. Those will be due by April 20th, so you'll have 2 weeks to work on that. You really, research people, haven't had much to do so far, so this is the time that you have to really start doing your work. After next week, the review week, we will all start a new topic together, and we will all be doing the same things every day. We're looking at things like smaller versions of the web quests that we've done in class before, Kahoot review games, videos, Google Forms, things like that, so that we can make it as interesting as we can and interactive as we can. We also are thinking that because we're looking at electromagnetic spectrum next, which is waves, and then we get into magnets, that we can have you guys do experiments and videotape yourselves doing experiments, create your own experiments. So we're still, Mr. Stu and I are still like kind of hashing that out. We're figuring that out, and then we'll get a timeline out to you with the new topic information soon. So look for that soon. The other thing that we needed to do was create office hours. And what I'm seeing is that most people are available during like the 4 to 6 time frame. So that's when our office hours are going to be. And that means that we'll be available to you to answer your questions right away from 4 to 6. Now, that doesn't mean that I won't answer your questions at all if you text me via remind outside of that time frame, but just know that we want it to be available for parents during that time. We want it to be available for you during that time. So Mr. Stu and I will be behind our computers answering questions right away from 4 to 6 p.m. So aside from that, just keep reaching out, and I love hearing from you all. I love being able to answer your questions and seeing how you're doing. I try to get back to you right away. Emails work too, so if you can't get a hold of me through Remind or Google Classroom, you can always email me. But it seems like Google Classroom is the favorite for most people, so that's fine. That's fine. Just keep doing that. And I hope that you are all healthy and staying active, going outside. We've had some beautiful weather, so continue to do that. And let me know if you have any questions. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.